Greetings YouTube, Chuke here, Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. Watch Chuke almost die every hunt, that's my guarantee to you. And today I am reviewing my new firearm. It is the 458 SOCOM AR. Now this is a Rock River Arms AR upper, and I just put it on my DPMS lower. Weapon check, there's nothing in the mag or the weapon. Anyways, there's a few things that I really like about this weapon that I want to talk about. The main thing is I had no idea I could just slap an upper on my AR-15 lower. I mean, I had no idea, and that the 30 round regular 223 5.56 GI mags would work with these big fat 458 rounds. I didn't know. I thought it was a separate system like my 300. Anyways, that was a huge selling point for me. And you know, for bears, this is going to be my next gun for close range bear hunting. So yeah, I just put this thing together, and I do want to talk about the long eye relief scout scope. I'm really into scout scopes because I've taken running animals with a scout scope, and I just quickly find them and dispatch them. With a regular scope, it takes me a little while to try to find them. So I really like this setup, and I've never had an AR system with a long enough rail system that I could put one forward. On top of that, I've had these Magpul MBUS backup sights for a while, and this is the first AR that I could actually fit everything on it. And for me in hunting, this is perfect. When I'm out hunting in the mountains, sometimes I'll smack my gun against a rock, sometimes I'll tip the four-wheeler. Anything could happen that could throw your scope off, crack your scope, throw it off center. Now, if my scope gets off center, I got the quick detach deal, I'll take it off and flip up my backup sights and I'm back in business. I'm very happy about that. I'm going to feel a lot better hunting with these backup sights. The second thing I really like about this 458, besides the huge caliber, I'll talk about that, is it's light. This thing is basically like a regular AR-15. It's super light. I just want to show you it compared to the 300 SOCOM AR. Oh god, this thing is heavy. This thing is super heavy. Now for grizzly bear, this is still going to be my main weapon. I mean, and especially long range. I mean, the 300 SOCOM's a flat shooting long range magnum. So if I'm not doing tons of hiking, I'll hike with a little bit, but I will be hunting grizzlies with this still. But man, for just my regular hunts, black bear, whatever, or if I'm going brown bear way out in the mountains where I'll be hiking a lot, I'll be taking this. This thing is so light. I love it. I just cannot believe how light it is. And finally, I want to talk about the rounds. I mean, it's incredible. The fat cartridge they developed. This the 458 SOCOM was developed because Special Forces, after the battle on I think it was Mogadishu. Anyways, the combatants were on drugs, they were on meth or something, and the 5.56 wasn't taking them down. So they developed the 458, which is just a big fat. I mean, these things are huge. This is a 300 caliber, I mean 300 grain bullet in there. I mean, it's just so big, and talk about for bears, it's just perfect. The guy I bought this from at Arctic Ammo in Wasilla said he took 2 black bears down this spring with this upper, and just dropped him, and I believe it. You look at the tests that this does on ballistic gel, and these this is basically a 45-70. It's very close to the feet per second and all the stats for a 45-70, and that's what Alaska guides use, their guide gun with the that popular guide gun everybody carries with the lever action, 45-70. This is basically turning your AR into a semi-auto 45-70 AR, which is just incredible. So yeah, I can't say enough about this. I like Magpul mags a little more, but when you're hunting, it's better to have a steel mag. So the GI mags, you can actually put 10 458 rounds into a 30 round standard GI steel mag. So yeah, this thing is incredible. It did well at the range. I was using some precision ammunition SBR 140 grain poly case rounds, but it was just anemic. 140 grains, it wasn't ejecting the shell because it couldn't cycle it. As soon as I started feeding these Underwood 300 grains, I had no problems. It had the power to cycle the bolt back. But anyways, this is still brand new, so I'm going to be tweaking it some. But I'm just really happy with this setup. This is what I'm going to be using for a lot of my bear hunting this summer. And I would take down a brown no problem with this. These rounds are, you know, like I said, basically a 45-70 round. So yeah, I'm going to be hunting bears with this, and super pumped on this gun. So I'll hopefully have some reports of me taking some bears. I'll make some more videos of me taking a bear with this summer. So thank you, YouTube. Chuke, your friend in the field.